boys, so last night we saw Mutleaks go on another generational run where they tweeted out every single Easter egg that will be a part of the Sugar Rush promo. If you have been around the channel at any length, I have been talking about these Easter eggs basically non-stop since it's been sorta Easter time. You guys already knew this video was coming. Today we're talking about what is inside every single Sugar Rush Easter egg. Before we hop into that though, we do have a few quick small things to go over. First things first, we are currently on the road to 8,000 subscribers. If we can hit 8K before the end of April, you boys know there is going to be a giveaway. If you are new to the channel and you enjoy Madden Ultimate Team content, or you potentially want to win some money, I feel like you already know what to do. If we can hammer home and let's get this video to 100 likes. I love Easter eggs. I want to give you guys some money. Let's get 100 likes and I will have a gift card giveaway for you guys down in my Discord. Go down there, drop a like, and let's hop into what's inside every single Madden 25 Sugar Rush Easter egg. When it comes to the Sugar Rush Easter eggs, we have 15 known eggs as of right now. I hope for part 2 of this promo we have new eggs added on next week. I'm hoping I can make an updated version of this video. When it comes to the eggs specifically and what's going to be inside of them, there are 8 promos that are going to be directly tied into these eggs. On top of those 8 promo eggs, we have 4 just random player eggs. That's going to be the small egg, the medium egg, the excellent egg, as well as the extravagant egg. That's where I want to start today with predicting the overalls that are going to be inside those eggs. I think small eggs will probably have 92s. Medium eggs will have 95 overall heroes. Excellent eggs are going to have 98, and I think extravagant eggs are going to have 99 overall champions. Yeah, you guys heard that right. I am not only predicting what's inside every single egg, I think we're going to have an overall increase with the final drop of the Sugar Rush promo. Within those potentially super rare extravagant eggs, those ones right there, right next to the Egg K Egg, I think that's going to have 99 overall champions. Then where exactly am I pulling these overall from? So this is every single egg basket offer we will have tied into the Sugar Rush promo. These are just going to be the egg special offers. 92 overall eggs, 95 overall eggs, 98 overall champions, 99 overall LTDs, 99 overall egg champions. So it makes sense to have somewhere within the Sugar Rush promo jumping up to 99 overall champions. So just off this, tweet alone basically confirms that at some point during the Sugar Rush promo, champions will jump up to 99. We'll talk more on the channel whether or not that means they'll be dropping with part 2 or part 3. Part 3 of the Sugar Rush promo are going to be when the eggs open. And then I would assume part 2 of the Sugar Rush promo is going to be very similar to part 1 of the promo. When it comes to the 8 promos that are going to be specifically tied into these Easter eggs, we're going to have Roster Revolution, Ultimate Legends, NFL Honors, Genkai Force, Redux, AKA Icons, Free Agency, and Team of the Year. My biggest question, where is the All-Star Athlete egg? I feel like that's what we all want. And if those large eggs, which I do think will be very similar to extra large presents for those who play during Zero Chill, are giving out 98s. 98s are all-star athletes, so those, prices will drop. Those cards will become more readily available, and you will have a very good chance of pulling all-star athletes out of what I would assume would be a large Easter egg. Get the easy code name ones out of the way. The old school egg right there is 110% going to be Ultimate Legends. I mean, it almost makes too much sense for it to be Ultimate Legends. It's the same color scheme. It's also old school being Legends. That one makes almost too much sense. Another super easy one, the yearly egg. That's got to be Team of the Year. You could make the argument for NFL Honors because those are the best players of the year, but Team of the Year, it literally has the word in it. Yearly egg, Team of the Year, old school egg, Ultimate Legends. The Tamago egg is going to be Genkai Force. Definitely just mispronounced that, but Tamago means egg in Japanese. Genkai Force was an anime promo. Anime, is from Japan. So after those 3, it gets a little bit complicated. I think the Kissing egg is going to be Roster Revolution. The color scheme matches Roster Revolution, kind of. The United egg and the Popular egg also have red in it, but red and black is really geared towards Roster Revolution. I have no idea how Roster Revolution is tied into Kissing. Basing that one off color scheme, it would make the most sense. We didn't have a Valentine's Day promo. My other thought right here is this could be a player present, but I don't know any Kissing players off the top of my head. Somebody commented down below the other day that this could be Dan Marino because he always got a kiss after every game, but so did almost every player that won a Super Bowl. And we open up the floodgates, maybe a Tom Brady, maybe a Chris Godwin, just thinking off the color scheme of players that won a Super Bowl with the Buccaneers that year, maybe a Gronk, but I really think just off that right there, it's got to be Roster Revolution. I'm gonna go with the United egg being a free agency promo player. This one's a Hail Mary, but when you sign to a new team, you are uniting with them. It really doesn't make much sense, and the fact that this is the tweet we have from Mutleaks with those 8 players tying it into these, we really just have to throw things up in the air. It could make some sense. It also could be something completely different. That one there is just, that one's really weird. I'm gonna go with the NFL honors being in the popular egg. Again, another Hail Mary or half-court heave right here. You have to be sort of popular to win a reward, or I guess an award. Obviously, NFL honors are based off of what you actually did on the NFL field, but speaking of awards in general, typically it is a popularity contest. You know, with the spy egg being the redux egg, that one's purely based off color schemes. They do match up to basically the dime. Spy egg could also be free agency because it also does match the color scheme, and you know, we have had tampering in the past. Now, NFL contract tampering and spying on people is completely different, but both kind of shady, so it could make sense right there. And for AKA icons, I'm gonna go with the solar egg. Simply put, I have no idea where else it could fit. Just a little thought here I have on the eggs right now. What if these are all the player eggs, and the only players you can pull from the medium, the excellent, the extravagant, and the small egg, those are from these 8 promos we have talked about. And every single name egg right here is giving us out a player. Again, this is where things get so complicated, and I really wish MutLeaks didn't tweet out the 8 promos we have tied into the eggs, because if they didn't give us a limitation, I would just be throwing out random players. Like for the solar egg, who's the best redhead of all time? Because when you think of solar, you think of red, you think of Heat redhead NFL player Andy Dalton. The popular egg, we could do somebody like a Justin Jefferson or a Derrick Henry or just a player that everyone likes. Talking about player eggs though, you guys are going to notice I have not talked about the super egg. I think this right here is going to be 99 overall Cam Newton. At least I really hope it is super Cam Newton. We know EA has Cam Newton's rights, who's in CFB. Now, I don't know exactly how the cards can transfer between both games. I would assume if they sign him on for CFB, they would sign him on for MUD as well, probably the same contract. Maybe it's not EA didn't sign me into anything, but that would make almost complete sense. Super Cam, super egg, and I know a lot of people would want super Cam Newton on their team. This right here is something that was on EA's website day 1 of season 7. Marshawn Lynch, the Boz, and Ed Reed. This screenshot is not on the EA website anymore. It was basically telling us 3 players that we know are going to be a part of the Sugar Rush promo. We saw the reveals last night, and none of these players were added, I guess revealed from MutLeaks. 2 thoughts. 1, these could be 3 99 overall egg players, but they could also just be the welcome item cards. The reason I bring that up is Brian Bosworth and Marshawn Lynch both played for the Seahawks. Top right there, we do have a Seahawks themed colored egg. Now, egg K egg makes absolutely no sense, but it could make some sense right there for Brian Bosworth. Marshawn Lynch's nickname was Skittles. I mean, maybe you could talk about the mic'd egg right here, kind of looking like a, you know, tropical vibe pack of Skittles. So that is all of the eggs. We still have an Ed Reed we can potentially throw on here somewhere. Maybe we see a Julio Jones in the kissing egg. He hasn't gotten a career tribute, but that is Falcons colors right there. And when you say goodbye to somebody, you know, I guess you could kiss them goodbye. Kissing egg, you know, kissing him off into retirement. This video is such a stretch, and I am so sorry, but fellas, these eggs are weird. We have a super just crazy limitation off these promos that we know that MutLeaks told us we have dropping. And because of these 8 promos right here, it makes predicting all of the eggs almost impossible. So this is all of the Easter eggs we have tied into the Sugar Rush promo. 11 of them are going to be tied into promos that we know. And so that leaves room for only 4 player Easter eggs. And those are not things you'll love to see. Either way, I hope I can update this video either this weekend or like next Tuesday. I also hope I'm wrong on every single one of these predictions. I mean, I almost want to guarantee the Tamago egg is going to be Genkai Force. It also has a very similar color scheme. Purely egg is going to be team of the year, but like a solar egg, a kissing egg. Let me know down below, what do you think is going to be what for each of these Sugar Rush Easter eggs? Okay, fellas, back here this afternoon with your more regularly scheduled Tuesday morning video from me. You want to get this video out as soon as possible, but until later today, I love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday morning, and I'll get you boys back here later. Peace, gents, and have a good one.